Some teaching styles are more helpful than others.
Way more helpful. Let's talk about that. Good afternoon, y'all. It's 5:45 Eastern Standard Time, and I am burnt out.
Amen to that. And you know who else is burnt out? Teachers, policemen, my mom.
Did you just make a your mom joke in 2021?
Yes, and I have no regrets.
But anyway, we just finished our practicum at St. Monica.
Yeah, and we learned a lot.
We learned from Natalie Isaac, who is the director of music there.
And we decided to take what we observed in watching her and apply it to what we've been learning about social emotional learning and trauma-sensitive teaching.
And one thing we want to look at is the concept of dialogic teaching.
Oh my God! What is that?
This is an educational approach that emphasizes having teacher-student dialogue, not just teacher-to-student communication. And in this framework, the teacher can model different types of dialogue for students who might not know the difference.
Whoa, dumb it down for me.
It's just having real communication with the classroom, not just talking at them the whole time.
Oh, I remember.
Okay guys, today we're going to be coloring, and I want you to use those primary colors and create a masterpiece. Allie, shouldn't we be listening to directions and coloring?
No, coloring's for babies.
Will you please follow directions?
Over my dead.
Oh, I just broke my pencil.
Oh, I'm a failure.
Let's try that again. Okay class, today we're going to be coloring. I want to see you guys create a masterpiece. Now if we work nicely and quietly for 30 minutes, we can watch Magic School Bus.
Bussin'.
Let's get to work and follow my instructions, please.
Hey, can I borrow a pencil? This one is a little broken.
Yeah, sure. Does this work?
That works?
And that's why not only communicating with your students, but making a distinction between types of dialogue is so important.
Exactly. That's why how we talk to our kids is so important, because they can take things the wrong way.
Right, and this actually ties in with being trauma sensitive too.
Yes, students who have trauma in their homes often don't have that distinction between what conversation looks like in the classroom versus their home life. So modeling the right way of talking to a teacher is just so important for the development of these kids.
And we actually observed this with Natalie. She had a very clear way of communicating to her students what exactly she wanted from them.
And we should communicate that this section is over.
So now for our second teaching concept, dealing with behavior issues in a social and emotional learning informed way.
You mean you with your loud face?
My face isn't loud, it's expressive.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we do when we have a student who's misbehaving?
Well, there's the wrong way.
Shut the hell up! Shut up! Shut up!
Dude, can you please stop?
I don't want to do this right now. Miss Pina, can I go to the calm corner?
I think you should.
Why does she get to go to the calm corner? Why can't I?
Because she needs to regulate. If you want to be able to be a good student and actually listen and get what's going on, she needs to be able to regulate herself before coming back.
Cool. Go for her.
So having strategies in place for student behavior is really important.
Right, we need to teach our students how to re-regulate themselves and get them back in a place for learning.
And if we respond to bad behavior with anger or frustration,
Shut the hell up!
we're only going to make the situation worse for the student and the classroom, especially if they have trauma.
And if we start this process of teaching them how to regulate, we can break the cycle of making it worse.
So let's make it better and not worse. Thank you for listening to today's episode about teaching.
Join us next week where we'll be trying every single flavor of cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory.
There's 34!